Hello, 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 hello. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? It's been a long time. Long time, guys. Long time. Um, okay, if anybody comes on, let me know if my mic is good. And just wanted to check in with you all, man. Just wanted to check in with you all. I've been learning a lot of new things. I've been learning some new things, and sometimes it's good to take that time off for some self development. So, yeah. Hey, hey. All right, we still have people in the house. ULP Gamer, what's up? What's up, Crypto Nas? What's up? What's up, Vendingo? Hey, Crypto Bombs a lot. Yo, long time, long time, long time. A little louder? Okay. All right, I'm gonna increase the mic a little bit here, just a little bit here. Hold on a second. Um, where have I been? Long story, man. Long story. Yo, I missed you all too, man. I was thinking about you all the whole time. Hey, lovely breeze. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Um, yo, we have the whole family here, man. You guys, man. You guys are everything, man. All right, let me go increase the microphone here real quick. Let's see, audio. I'm gonna give it a little bit, something like that. All right, let me know if this sounds much better. Does this sound okay? Big sauce, big sauce. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Doge Hodo has blessed you with a four-plate bench. Wow, nice, nice, nice. Long time, people. Long time. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to catch up on, and sometimes it's just good to take a little break. Well, I was kind of forced to, but it was still good. It was still good. Um, LP says it's been a hot minute, man, and it could get worse. Yesterday, I actually just interviewed for a teaching job, and if that happens, it could be worse in the fall. But I just have to have a good plan, and I think I'll be all right. So Jimmy AM, perfect, perfect. Okay, perfect. Good, good, good. So what have you guys been up to? Like to be honest, sometimes I'd go 3, 4 days without checking, my portfolios, and I was very busy. We just moved to a new place, and a lot had to be done. A lot of landscaping, driveway stuff, and of course, I hired people most of the time, but the ones that I could do, I did myself, and some took a lot longer than it should, and it's been it's been rough. Okay, it's been rough. And then I was having too much fun too. I think I this is the first time I ever bought a power washer, and I didn't know how epic that thing is, like cleaning everything. So of course I had to clean everything. So so what will I be teaching? I will be a CTHEI teacher. That's a career, technology, and higher education investigations. So that's the name of the position: career, technology, and higher education investigations. So it's pretty much going to be teaching a lot of the technology stuff and also advising kids on college and college applications and stuff like that. From what they told me, but yeah, I don't know what exactly is going to be. I might have to speak to one of the other teachers on the ground, but I haven't accepted the offer yet. So we'll see. You don't really see your portfolio. You don't care, right? Yeah, you know what? Look, nothing has changed. Before I left, I was telling you guys, look, if the bear season comes and we have to be in the bear season for even if it's a whole year, 2 years, it just gives you the opportunity to keep stacking up on the coins that you believe in. Again, underline the you believe in. Okay, you do your own research for some of the coins, and don't have like 40 coins unless you are very rich, right? Don't just put very little in so many coins, because at the end of the day, not every project is going to be successful. So you gotta do proper research and find a few that you think might be the ones that will be successful in the long run. And then if there's a bear season, you just slowly accumulate. Same with stocks. So stocks, especially when it's in let's say technology stocks, finance stocks, some other stocks, they have seasons, right? So when you find these solid companies that you like the CEO, you like how they structure their stuff, and what you do is you just keep buying up those shares when the market is down, when the institutional investors are cycling away from tech stocks and finance stocks and stuff like that. You buy it up so that when these stocks begin to blow up, you don't wait until November when it's blowing up and it's in the news and everybody and their dog is buying. That's when you buy. No, that's when you sell. So that's when you start selling slowly, okay? Because people are rushing in and the price is going to be pushing up, but you piled up for a while. So yeah. So let's see. Yo, sometimes I'll be there. I'm like, man, I should go live, and then I don't have the camera set up. I don't have my computer set up, so I was just doing everything on my phone. I'm like, well, if I go live on my phone, how am I gonna be reading the comments and stuff? So I don't know. Yeah. So I'm all good now. There are still just a few things that need to be done. One of the rooms flooring needs to be finished, and I learned so many things, guys. I learned to do so many things. It's not even funny. Some of them I do it halfway. When I can't do it, then I call for help and I pay for them to do it. But a lot of the stuff I'm just learning. Where have I been? Where have I been? So I moved, and it was I bit a little bit more than I could chew. We should have taken it a little longer to move because this place was now fully ready. So I ended up having to do a lot by myself, and it was just you know projects that look like little projects. If you're not an expert at it, it becomes a forever project. So that's the moral of the story. So yeah. You start from this corner, you get to this corner, it's not even, it's like oops, and then you call the expert and like, okay, you got to take it all off and then start over again. So yeah, but I learned a lot in the process. And at the same time, because I was not producing content, I got the opportunity to do a lot of research, read a lot of articles, and do some self-improvement. And that's also key. One of the main things that I learned while I was away, guys, is DeFi. I'm going to be very big on decentralized finance going forward. And I have learned how to eat your cake and still have it. Okay, what I mean by how to eat your cake and still have it is, depending on which DeFi project you go with, of course, you have to be very careful. Some of them are very new and you don't know how long they're going to stay around. But there are some more stable ones which look like, they are doing something good. For example, if you have a lot of Ethereum, you could go in and borrow against your Ethereum, guys. You borrow against your Ethereum, you get fiat against your Ethereum, and your Ethereum is locked in there, right? Now, you pay back the fiat with whatever percentage is agreed upon for a period of time. But what happens is that your Ethereum is not touched. So because if you believe that Ethereum is going to go up in the future, why do you want to be using your Ethereum right now? If you feel like using your Ethereum, you put it in there, you borrow fiat. So just an example, if you have 100 Ethereum, right? And then you go put 100 Ethereum in one of these projects. I think it's either Celsius or another one. When I'm ready to talk about it, I'll give you the exact names. You put it in that project. 100 Ethereum allows you to borrow 50 Ethereum worth of fiat, okay, worth of US dollars. So they have your 100 Ethereum locked. They give you 50 Ethereum back in US dollars. And they tell you, hey, you have to pay this back with 10%. Okay, no matter when you pay back, you have to pay back with a 10% interest. That's just US dollars. So in the event that one Ethereum is now worth just saying, one Ethereum is now worth $50,000. You still have all your 100 Ethereum there. You just sell a little bit and pay them their 10% profit that they had put on the loan. And once you pay them that, you get all your 100 Ethereum back. So with this strategy, even when you fall on hard times, you're not spending your crypto. You're just borrowing against your crypto, using your crypto as leverage. And I should have been doing this a long time ago. I would have had all my crypto intact. So that's one of the things that I learned, and I'm like, well, to be honest, I was just involved in too many projects, so I kept pushing a lot of new DeFi projects away and stuff like that. But I did learn from some others who have been around longer, and they have been doing this since 2018. I'm like, pfft. So yeah. So we're going to go deep into that. I'm going to try to get into some of the projects with just a little bit of money, just to show you guys how it works. And if you believe crypto is the future, that's how you spend your crypto. And here's the best part, guys. The best part is that when you borrow money, okay, according to US law, you do not pay tax on a loan. Listen carefully, you do not pay tax on a loan. So all these big dogs who, oh man, it's funny how the rich find a way to pay less taxes or no taxes at all, and it's all legal. Okay, so pretty much that's what a lot of people are doing. A lot of these guys who have 6 figures, 7 figures in crypto, they are using DeFi, borrowing, and once you take a loan, technically you do not pay tax. So they will borrow against it, get US dollars, buy their cars, buy houses, whatever, and they're not paying tax. And all their crypto is still there. All their Bitcoin, Ethereum is still there. So whenever Bitcoin blows up, they just sell a little bit, pay off their debt, and then take all their Bitcoin back. So DeFi, guys, DeFi summer. This is going to be a DeFi summer. We're going to take it one at a time. Crypto. Okay. It's good you were away for a while. You hate watching those who will be talking every day. Good to see you again. Yeah, yes. Sometimes it gets repetitive. It's like, hey, what are we talking about? What are we doing today? But again, with crypto, something's always happening. With stocks, you have the weekend off, and it's a little slow. But yeah. Yep. All right, so I think it's time. It's time to open up, the coin market capital to take a look. Somebody said AMC. Great. Now let's talk about AMC, guys. Let's talk about AMC. Those of you who were listening to me, I think it was about 3 weeks or 2 weeks ago. That was just before I had gone off. I had said that I sold more than half of my my option calls, and at the time, guys, I sold some of them for about 300% profit, and I thought I was the smartest man on the planet. And the ones that I left, one of them went up to almost 1,400% profit. So it's a lot that's happening. The whole AMC saga, I followed it a little to some extent, but right now I'm not following too closely. And if you guys have followed this channel from the beginning, I went in with a plan, and at this point, about 80% of my investment is out, each of them with massive gains, and the 20% is still riding for in the event of a real squeeze, which will still be worth something, because if a real squeeze happens, we're talking 100 plus so per share of AMC. And at this point, I don't fully know. Okay, so the CEO tweeted. So the last time I was working, okay, I was in the yard, up on a tree trimming stuff, and I saw the CEO of AMC tweeted some stuff about the shares, and the math. I was doing the math up there; it wasn't adding up, and then of course the next day I saw that a bunch of people made videos about it. So of course I didn't care to do that. But it's just right now, it's like the company is taking advantage of the situation. Okay, they already did some offerings while everything was hot, and after they did the offering, they came to say that, hey, you know what, our prices, this is not the usual prices, so you guys be careful, which is good. It's good for them to advise new investors and of course people who are selling their houses to put on this thing and wait for a squeeze. And but at the same time, it just feels weird. Like they are, you know, taking advantage of the situation, offering, getting capital to grow the company, which is good. But at the same time, what they are doing is slowing down the squeeze. Okay, if you dilute the shares like that, the squeeze doesn't happen fast. So my question is, when are they going to do it again? If it goes up higher, are they going to do it again? So either way, just be careful. It could happen. People have seen it. Look, it came from $9 to where it is now, and so people have seen it and they know it could happen. So just be careful out there. Be careful out there. All right. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? What's my take on ETC? LP the gamer. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Let me share my screen. I thought I was sharing my screen. Share screen. Let's go share. All right. So let's see. Bitcoin 30s. Okay. Okay. You guys will be surprised. Like I've been seeing these prices in a while. Okay. Doge 32. Okay. All right. So what's my take on ETC? My stance, nothing has changed about ETC. Nothing at all has changed about ETC. I look, even during these dips, I think I loaded up again at 50 and 51, I still believe in the project. After speaking to Alex and stuff, I've realized that it might just take a little longer, but there are some really big dogs who are invested, who have, millions and millions, invested in this project, that they are going to try to see it through. So I think that's important. And ATC has potential. It has potential, and it has a following. The following might be small, but it's loyal. So what's happening is that with time, this following is growing, and what you have to do, what you realize is that you see how everything has been read for so long. Okay, if ETC did not grow new followers or new believers, it wouldn't be holding about $50. It would be back to where it was $10, $11. So this is a good sign that when you look the grand scheme of things, we're moving up and we are having higher lows. Even though the whole market is kind of like doing a crab dance right now, going sideways, and we're not sure where it's gonna go, I'm still bullish on ETC, man. Look, nothing has changed about my ETC. I have a plan to be purchasing every, bi-weekly, no matter how small it is. ETC is one of the few coins that I am stacking on for the long term, and I'm not too worried about trading. So that's my stance on ETC, man. Captain says DeFi on Ox Polygon. Wait, Ox Polygon? Man, there's so much out there. All right. It said after correction is finished, ETC will fly. After correction is finished, ETC and everything will fly. A lot of things will fly. There's a lot of people who are waiting. The other day I was looking up here. Okay, the global market cap. Let's read more. Okay, so the global market cap is 1.55 trillion. Okay, and the total crypto market volume over the last 24 hours was 101 billion. Right? Check this out. Oh, the total volume in DeFi is currently 7.5 billion. I want the volume in stable coins. Okay, the volume of all stable coins is now 79.9 billion. Guys, 79.9 billion is made up of stable coins. 79.9 billion is made up of stable coins. What does this tell you? This tells you that people are scared, people are worried, people are being careful. Again, what are stable coins? Stable coins are coins that map directly onto the US dollar. Okay. Um, USDT, Binance USDT, BUSDT, those coins that Tether, map directly to the US dollar. So this is where people are feeling safe at right now. So that just tells you that people are trying to be careful. So these stats are all free, guys. You can take a look at this and see where the market is going. Once people start the volume of stable coins starts going down, it means people are becoming more hopeful. People think that okay, crypto is going to fly again. But these stable coins, it just shows you that people are trying to be safe. People are trying to put their money in these coins that are not going to move up or down. They're waiting for the market to crash so that they can use their stable coins to load up. That's what people are doing. This is what it's telling you. So there's a lot of fear. It's a lot of fear. And whenever these people decide to not be afraid anymore, that's when the market will start going up. But for some of us, we're going to be buying all the way down. So we don't have to worry about trying to catch the right bottom or anything. So yeah, there's that. There is that. Oh, we have Hazy in the house. Yo, Hazy. You ready to come on? You ready to come on? I'm gonna send you a link now. It's been so long, man. It's been so long. Let's see, what else do we have? Black Panther, how am I doing? How was the move? The move was good, but I learned a lot. Okay, I learned a lot in the process, and I think I'm ready to write a book on what not to do. Oh man. So yeah, I learned a lot, and it's still pretty much ongoing, but yeah. Yes, get the likes up, guys. Get the likes, guys. I have 3 logos. I made 3 logos. I'm gonna have you guys choose one today. So that's gonna be interesting. Were you ready for the Friday stream? What day is today? Yo, this is how out of touch I am, man. What day? Oh, today's Thursday. Okay, today's Thursday. All right. Friday. Gotcha. Friday. Nora in the house. Hello. Long time. Says coin market cap is showing ETC supply. There are more than coins. Yes. What is the context of that? Hold on. Let me open this real quick. Okay. Okay, there are more than that many coins in circulation. Okay, so are you worried about that? About 116 million, not billion, guys. 116 million. Are you worried about the quantity? I just want to know, because that's not a lot, guys. That's not a lot, and the maximum supply is here, and it's fixed. It's not. It's code is law. It's not. Nobody's going to open it up. Nobody can actually open it up to any number. So more than 50% of the way, actually 55% of the way there. So not sure the context of that legend. Not sure. Clownfish, they miss you too. You are in bed now. Oh man, Clownfish, you suck. Hazy, you suck. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, let me see this question real quick. What is the cheapest way to get funds from Coinbase to Matic? I may not be the right person to answer this question. I do not have access to my Coinbase anymore. So I don't even know if Matic is listed on Coinbase. So I will research it and answer next time. Okay. GME. Oh man. So I think what happened with GME was that GME lost a lot of steam because a lot of people moved from not moved, but they, every indicator on AMC last week or two was very hot. So they moved a lot of cash over, and that slowed down the GME process. But the interesting thing is that I see GME, as a stock actually doing well, not that well, not like, you know 300 500% well, but able to hold some value in the long run, because they have a lot of cash now, and there's so much they can do depending on their planning. But then again, guys, be very careful playing with these things. They could go back down to only God knows what. So be very careful playing with them right now. And the companies are also taking advantage. Like I said, AMC saw the whole jump, all the way to 70 or whatever, and they decided to do an offering right away, and do a lot of cash grab. Whose cash is being grabbed? So that's, you gotta be careful. And when they dilute it like that, the value drops, and it makes the squeeze a lot harder. And what stops them from doing it again? So just be a little careful, and don't bet the farm on it, and you probably will be all right. Probably will be all right. The question is, those of you who are in AMC and GME now, do you think AMC is done? I want to know if you guys think AMC is done. Okay, so Legend is saying there's a discrepancy between the CoinGecko and Coin Market Cap circulating supply. Interesting. Okay. I think there might be a better way to find this out. I could ask Alex directly, and just like for BSC scan, you could go to the back end and find it out yourself, instead of relying on Coin Market Cap or CoinGecko to pull the correct data. There might be a way to find it out. And what happens sometimes too is that when some of these coins are traded, they are traded on OTC. Sometimes, especially with the involvement of Robinhood and Webull and stuff. I don't know if Webull is selling it, but it might be on there. What happens is that when you purchase your ETC, they don't necessarily purchase it off the exchanges right away. Okay, they play this game of okay, it's probably gonna dip. So when you purchase your ETC, they just wait a little bit longer for it to dip. Then they purchase the ETC to back it, or they don't even purchase it at all. But I think with all that happening, especially on Robinhood, because Robinhood is one of the biggest sellers of ETC right now, it could definitely cause some discrepancy in the prices. Yeah. It's Friday. Friday is tomorrow. Oh, so I have to go live again tomorrow. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. What do I think of Matic? Matic. I'm still big on Matic. There's just a lot of possibilities with Matic. Lots of yield farming opportunities. New projects coming on every day. Sushi Swap. All these big projects just sitting on Matic. It just it has a lot of potential, but it was pumped a little too hard. Okay, it's very good, but it was pumped a little too hard, and I think it would just cool a little bit and take off again, because we want to see gradual takeoff. We don't want to see that straight up, because it never ends well. So is it advisable to buy Matic now? Yes, I would say so. I would say so. At this time, almost all the good projects are in the buy zone, even though you don't feel like buying it because you know it's not gonna go up tomorrow or the next day or so. This is the time you slowly accumulate. It may not look like much, but when the bull season is back, it will be that'll be the time for you to slowly start selling stuff off as stuff is rising. So okay, eyes open, eyes open. David says, how much did you make this past week? How much did I make? From where? In what? I'm really confused. I've been gone for a minute. Oh man. It's the same chair, David. It's the same chair. It's the same chair. It's the same chair. So back to how much did I make this past week? Let me tell you, the truth is, well, I did early last week. I had to, because I had some options expiring. I set alarms for so that I tried to sell them, some of them a few days before, and I had to come and clean up some SNDL options, which did pretty well. And because they had put a new the New York governor or somebody had proposed a new MJ bill, whatever, and so the past 2 weeks the MJ stocks have been doing quite well. So I came to clear out some options. That's it. I don't check my overall portfolio. I just don't. Look, that's another headache that you can avoid instead of thinking, man, I lost this much today, or instead of just celebrating that I made this much today, maybe you could spend the time researching and learning more stuff, So I really don't know what I made or lost. Like, I go and harvest stuff when I need money to do projects. After that, it's just in there. I just keep, investing. That's it. I got a lot more Jumia when it was down. Jumia, long term, I believe, is going to be huge. Some call it the Amazon of Africa. It has a lot of, some people don't like it for different reasons, but I think it's going to be really huge. So that's one of the stocks I've been stacking up as well. NIO and Jumia, JMIA. So yeah, I've been gone for a minute. 12 Gs on AMC options. Nice. Yo, AMC options did wonders. One of my friends, I think he just with $700, he was able to come up with 58,000 on options, and there were YOLO options just at the correct time. He got them 2 weeks out, and it was just before the blow up. And at 60, he had asked me, should he sell? I'm like, I can't tell you what to do right now, but it's still looking like it's hot. And at 65, I'm like, in my opinion, sell a lot of it. And he did, but he did not sell a lot of it. He just sold about 20% of it. And then, of course, he watched it go to 70. And it's like, oh, I told you it was going to keep going. And then, of course, he didn't do anything until stuff came back down to low 40s. That's when he sold some. He sold the most. Of course, right after he did, it bounced back up again. So that's just the moral of the story. You get to a point where when you're happy with your profits, you take it and you are happy. No matter where the thing goes, you're happy that you invested this much and you got this much out of it. So, all right. So let's see. What else do we have? Yo, Mr. Dragon, what's up? How are you doing? How is the channel? So, guys, Mr. Dragon, I don't know if you are ready for me to promote you, but I am going to promote you right now. Mr. Dragon started a crypto channel as well. Go check him out, Mr. Dragon. Feel free to drop the link in the comment below, in the comment section below. Go check him out. I think I only watched the one video because I haven't been online in so long. So yeah. All right. Let's see. How is Cardano? Cardano doesn't seem to be doing very well. Let me see. Maybe I have been away for too long. That's probably what it is. All right, let's see here. So what did you guys think about BitBoy Crypto making a video about selling all his stuff? I think this was like 2 weeks ago. I saw a lot of buzz about it, and when he did, he said everything was going to crash that weekend, but of course it didn't. And what did you guys think about that? Talk to me about DeFi. Why are you bullish? Okay, all right. So I was talking to miners, right? 3 miners. One of these guys makes about $9,000 a month from mining and mining only. He's built 2 extra garages, and at some point when Ethereum had hit 4,000, he was making more than 20K a month. And I just wanted to pick their brains and see how they survive the low seasons and the high season. Of course, this is not a very good time to try to invest in mining because nobody knows what's going to happen with ETH 2.0 and all that. So one of them was, they gave the example of when, like in 2020, when Ethereum dropped to low $100. Okay, low 100. I mean $105. That month they had to pay bills, and they were selling Ethereum. They were selling 20, 40 Ethereum just to pay light bill. That's what they were doing, and they kept selling every month. They sold a lot of Ethereum to pay the light bill for their whole rig system. But one of the guys who is now way richer than the rest did not sell. He actually, had some other assets, some of his cars and stuff that he took in. He took some of them into some of these pawn shops and took some cash for them, and at very high interest. And eventually, when the market bounced back up again, he went and paid that high interest very easily and took his cars and stuff back. But there was another way instead of that process. DeFi, man, DeFi. So instead of them selling their Ethereum and losing access to that Ethereum that they had, they could have found a decent DeFi project, deposited this Ethereum in there, okay, and you borrow fiat against your Ethereum. Of course, you're not going to be 1:1. It's usually 1:0.5 or 1:0.25. So if you deposit $1,000 worth of ETH, okay, you can borrow $500, something like that, right? But they will say, okay, you have to return your $500 with a 5% interest. So that's how they make money. They are lending you US dollars. They are dealing with US dollars. But what happens is that when you return your fiat, you get your Ethereum back. So if in the event that anything happens and Ethereum goes from wherever it is to, let's say, something crazy, something like $100,000 for one Ethereum, guess what? You still have all your Ethereum. All your Ethereum is still there. You just have to return the cash that you borrowed in US dollars plus the interest. So if you are a believer that in the long term, because of inflation, crypto is going to do much better against the US dollar, okay, then don't sell your crypto. If you have crypto and you really need cash, just DeFi it. Just dump them in a DeFi project, borrow cash against it, and guess what? If you get the you get the money to pay back, you pay back, and you take all your crypto back. None of your crypto. You don't lose any of your crypto. So the other miner who has been practicing this, he's been practicing it long ago, and he's like, yeah, he doesn't understand why not everybody does that. Of course, sometimes the process is a little bit, you have to be a little bit more technologically, adept to be able to do that. But it's becoming easier and easier. Even KuCoin, some others, they are making it easier and easier as you go on. So that's why I'm seeing the future of DeFi. And also, if you look at last year and the year before, all the time in the summer, DeFi projects have been doing well in the summer. I don't know why. I can't explain why, but somehow in the summer, DeFi projects have just been, doing quite well. And Hazy, I don't know if you are still there, but I am bullish on Solana now. Solana is now on my radar. I'm working on a video on it right now as I'm speaking. I have the points down. I just haven't filmed it yet. So, yeah. So that's DeFi, man. It's, if you have crypto and you are planning to hold your crypto long term, you could even some of these DeFi projects, not just borrow against. You can lend your coins in the DeFi so that they will use your coins as part of a liquidation pool, and then you get these high interests. But sometimes your coins are locked up for a period. Okay, it could be locked up for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, whatever you agree on, and you earn while you're holding your coins. You're not just holding your coins for nothing. Okay, so and some of these projects, some of these DeFi projects, guys, there's no lock limit. Like, you can pull out your coins any day, so you get daily interest on them. So why not get the interest on the coins rather than just hold them on an exchange somewhere? And so again, DeFi can be a little bit complicated, but if you are into crypto long term, you definitely need to start learning about DeFi and start using it. And do not put all your coins in the one DeFi project, because it could it could backfire. Okay, and also we will talk about the difference between decentralized finance and centralized finance, and the many different advantages and disadvantages. So, okay, let's see. What was I? Okay, he's in the house. Do you think your friend should have exercised his AMC option since he got them at such a low premium? Never exercise. Never exercise. If you really want the shares, okay, sell the options and buy the shares right away. Because when you are selling the option, what adds to the price of the option, even if the option is just 1 or 2 days out, is the extrinsic value. Extrinsic value is not intrinsic value. That's funny. Okay, so extrinsic value is the value that gets added to the option based on what could happen tomorrow. It could triple tomorrow, it could double tomorrow. And with the way AMC is volatile right now, the extrinsic value on options are very expensive right now. If you're going to buy AMC option today, you're probably not gonna get a good price for your option, because people have seen it pump to, actually, let me check and see where AMC is. I haven't checked in a hot minute. Okay, 42. Still good. Okay, so again, let's talk about the reason why never exercise. Okay, guys, I've been playing around with options for a long time. Whenever I do the math, it never profits you to exercise, unless of course it is the last day. It's the last day that your option is expiring. That's when the math, it pretty much neutralizes. But if it's not the last day, always sell the option and then buy the shares. Guess what? After you sell the option, if it's one option, you sell the one option and you buy 100 shares, you're going to be left with cash over. There's always going to be the cash over. But if you exercise, you're never going to have that cash over. So That's who this guy. I watched. This guy did a video on this a while back, way back, even before I started a YouTube channel. There's this young guy who talks about options. Yeah, so never exercise. That's one basic rule. Never exercise. Trade the option, take the cash, and then buy the shares on the open market yourself. Okay, don't exercise. Okay. Let's see here. If I let's see, maybe if I had a pen and a this, then I would. So how do I put this? So the intrinsic value of an option, right, is okay. For example, if the option call is allowing you to buy AMC at $10, right, and you look at the difference, okay, of how much you would spend on the open market. Okay, that exact difference that can be calculated very easily. That gives you the intrinsic value of the option. Now, the extrinsic value, which is calculated based on many different factors, again, the volatility of the stock, and also data, and the time out. That is what we, when I say we, so that is what we make money off of. Okay, because I prefer selling options than buying options. See, what happens is that, for example, when AMC starts going up, that's when people will get very optimistic and start spending $2,000 to buy, $80 calls, because they give a lot of value to the extrinsic value. They feel like this is going to blow up, this is going to go. So, guess what? I sell and I take the premiums. I pocket the premiums right away. And it may get there, and most of the time it doesn't get there. 90% of the time it doesn't get there. And so, especially some of the smaller stocks that people are very hype about. You just sell out of the money calls, and most of the time they expire worthless. So that's what you have to keep in mind. So if you are buying calls, the probability of you losing is way higher than somebody who is selling them. So just keep that in mind too. Hey, DMB, ICP. I don't know much about ICP. But I've been hearing good things about it, and I see it very high up there. So it must be doing something good. So I need to go learn about it. Yeah. Yes, the move went well. Yes. I bought some new tools, and I'm excited about it. The one tool that I think I have abused the most is the Power Washer, guys. Power Washer is everything. That's how I knew that I have officially attained dad status. I washed everything. I washed every surface that can be washed around the house. Oh man, what jalapeno? What? Did I miss out on some recipe or something? What? Sammy, what are you about? Guys, so Mr. Dragon's channel is Midnight Cryptomania. Go check it out and support him. Yeah, let me know when you decide to go live or something. I'll come and be in your comments and be a mod for you, man. Hey, Valinda, how you doing? Yeah, I've been waiting to stream myself. So every night I find projects, and it gets very late, and I'm like, okay, let's do it the next day. The light is not set up. This is not set up. So we'll see. Zach says, you're 15 years old. Do you think you should start learning the market now and paper trading? Yeah, I mean, you know what, Zach? Please start early. See, when you start early, what happens is that you develop some instincts, which they are very hard to teach. Okay, they are very hard to teach, and usually you move opposite from the crowd, and that's how you make money. So you are able to take profits in a timely fashion, and you are able to buy even though there's no mention of it, even though there is no crowd following it, even though there's no hype behind it. You are able to do a stealth purchase based on proper research and stuff. So yeah, just start slowly. Start paper trading, whatever platform you are using, whether it's Thinkorswim and stuff like that. Start with good habits. For example, in Thinkorswim, learn how to set stop limit, set stop loss while buying the stock. So it's not like you buy the shares first, and then now you got to go and set your stop loss. You can do it all in one order. Learn things like that. Okay, learn it at the beginning, and it's going to make your life easier as you go on. Like, I didn't learn those things at the beginning, and then I was watching some other person. I'm like, how do you do this in so fast? Oh, it's all one order. And like little things like that. Learn it from the scratch, and don't develop any bad habits. And I'm pretty sure you will do well. And as soon as you can get $300 together, okay, get off paper trading. Okay, get off paper trading. As soon as you can get $300 together, get off paper trading, start putting some real money to use. If it's just one share you're buying, 2 shares you're buying of something, slowly start stacking it up, and eventually try to get at least 100 shares of your favorite stocks. That way you can start playing around with options. And a lot of people start playing around with options by buying options, but the easiest way is to actually start selling options. And you got to have 100 shares to do some of these to sell some of these covered calls. And it's like you are selling it at a price that you want to sell at. So even if your calls get exercised, there will be, your shares will be bought for you at a price that you have agreed upon. In addition to that, you pocket the premium. The premiums are already in your pocket. It's like a win-win situation. So step by step, okay, build the portfolio, do some options on the rate. Eventually, have like about 10% of your portfolio in options, about 60% in shares, and then the rest should just be cash. And that cash, it shouldn't always be there. It should be such that cash is deployed whenever the market sinks, and then you are able to average down fast. All right. Do you think miners will move from mining ETH to ETC? Well, that's a big question. So the miners right now, looking at the consensus, it's, well, first of all, ETH 2.0 looks like it might not happen. It might not happen early next year like we thought. Vitalik was at a conference, and he said that he lost a lot of support, like they are losing a lot of manpower. So I think a lot of developers are doing other things, okay? And so he made it sound like it might not happen exactly in December like we all thought was going to happen. So it looks like we could mine ETH for a little bit longer. And so the funny thing is, ETC would have to pretty much implement SHA-3 to be the top dog. If they do implement SHA-3 before this ETH 2.0, no doubt in my mind that ETC will become the top dog. But right now they're gonna have to compete with Dubai Coin, Raven Coin, Firo. There's a bunch of others which are more profitable to mine than ETC, and the miners are not people who are mining to help ETC or help the project. They are mining the most profitable coin. So whatever the most profitable coin is, that's what they're going to mine. So that's just it. Yeah. Okay, Coca-Cola says, check out Dragon Chain. They are talking about US government contracts on Twitter. Interesting. I will check it out, man. Lots happening. Zach, wish me too, man. Me too. Wish I started at 15. Guess what? Your chances, Zach, your chances here are way better than in the casino. Okay, 5 times better than in the casino. So just saying, just saying. Solana, yes, yes, it has been. It has been. Ooh, okay, I missed some comments here. Guys, please hit the like and subscribe if you're new. Please do what subscribe. Thank you all for showing up, even though I didn't even advertise this, early or anything. I'm just happy you guys are all here. Mr. Dragon, I haven't read it. I haven't seen it. Okay, if you guys know how out of touch, I wasn't really out of touch. I was just very selective. For the past 2 weeks, I'm reading articles that I want to learn. Like I was learning deeply about DeFi projects. I was reading a lot of white papers. I have like 4 crypto projects that want me to make videos for them. But I need to read the white paper to understand it. And so far, none of them. I'm not going to make the video for any of them because I don't fully trust the process. So I was doing stuff like that. So I'm pretty much out of the news here. So I'd have to update myself in a little bit. You love your pressure washer? Yo, that thing is the best thing ever, man. That's dad mode right there. Everything gets washed. Everything gets washed. Let's see. You're welcome, Zach. You're welcome, Zach. So when Doge is gonna be $1? Doge. Let's talk about Doge, man. Doge. All right. So what happened? What happened when Doge blew up about a week or 2 ago? Oh, I think that was a Coinbase listing. I don't know, but I saw it blow up. I saw it blow up. So, oh yeah, it did shoot to 43. When was this? Oh, this was 2nd June. I see. Interesting. $1, man. Doge to $1. We're not far off. We're just 200% gain to $1, and we've done 400% before in a month. Except now the market cap is getting bigger and bigger, and there's a lot more fear in crypto. So crypto will have to be, the entire crypto market will have to be back to bullish mode. And when the entire crypto market is back to being bullish, then that may make it happen. But other than that, I think it's gonna Doge is holding up, guys. Don't you guys agree with me that Doge is holding up? Look at this. Just 7th April. Okay. Doge was 5 cents. 5 cents. 5. Okay. 0.05. And look at where it is today. And of course, there's just a lot of the Elon factor, and by the same time, Elon seems to try to want to improve Doge as much as I'm beginning to not like Elon as much. I just would prefer him to just stay out of crypto altogether, and let it do its thing without his influence. Apart from the Elon factor, Doge has the most how do you put it? What's the word? Doge has the most devoted crowd. The Doge army is the most devoted when it comes to the crypto space right now. And back when everything was dipping, back when Bitcoin was down to 29,000, and the Doge Reddit, they came together. They were just sharing memes, just finding ways to occupy the time. And if you look back at the charts of different things, percentage wise, Doge held up much better than so many of these other coins that have been around for so long. So yeah, it's interesting. I'm not gonna give up on Doge. I know that the crowd can also move Doge. The crowd can also move Doge, and that's probably what's going to happen. So right now it's just being stable until the next event. And who can predict what the next event will be? Who knows? But if there's another event for Doge, guess what? I'm gonna be streaming it right here, and we're gonna see the price action again. And we always see a build up towards the event, and then I probably should have streamed if I were available. I probably would have streamed a few days before the whole Coinbase thing, and would have been fun. All right, what else do we have? What else do we have? Okay, sorry to be that. Let's see. You got a $9 option that expires on 18th. Okay, for 180. Okay, the 18th of this month, I guess. I'm guessing June 18th for 180. Why not take the shares at $9? What if the squeeze happens? Okay. All right. So what I'm saying is, instead of exercising, okay, instead of hitting the exercise button, why am I stuttering today? Instead of hitting the exercise button, okay, sell the shares. You will get extrinsic value in addition to your cash. Okay, no, not the shares. Sell the option. You will get extrinsic value in addition to your cash, and then right away, that same minute, buy the shares. If you sold the one option call, and then a minute later you bought 100 shares, because one option call is equal to 100 shares. If you sell that one option call and you get your cash from the sale of the option call, a minute later you bought 100 shares, you will be left with cash in your hand. That cash in your hand you will not have if you hit the exercise button, because once you exercise, you forfeit extrinsic value of an option. So that's why unless it's the very last day, the day option is going to expire, and that day probably has no extrinsic value, that's when you just exercise. Okay, but if you still have time, like you are saying right now, because of the time you have, your option has extrinsic value, so you can sell it and then buy the shares, and then you still have the shares. Guess what? You have extra cash. You can actually buy some more shares. You get more than 100 shares. And if the squeeze does happen, then you have shares for the squeeze. So yeah, just to be clear, so you're still gonna have the shares, but it's just gonna be a different process. Sell the option first before you purchase the shares on the open market. Yeah. Mr. Dragon, no problem, man. No problem. Okay. Subscribe. Thank you, guys. Subscribe. Yo, since I've been away for 2 weeks, the subscriber count barely moved. I get like 1 or 2 a day. Man, I need to create content to get subscribers, right? Oh man. Okay, let's see. Hey, you're welcome, Mr. Taro. You're welcome. Doge next year, Q1. You know what? You might be on target, because I feel like this fall, things might get back into high gear again, and so you might be right on target. Elon said, like, you're surprised it hasn't tanked yet. I'm telling you that. See, the Doge Army effect is just, it's very different. It brings a whole new dimension to the whole crypto space. If you guys watched the interview with Alex that I did, he was talking about how he thought crypto only had to be taken seriously, and so for him, of course, someone even gave him thousands of Doge, and he threw it away. He threw it out. He's like, this is a joke. Okay, this is way back when Doge was worth almost nothing, and he's like, he studied cryptography. I think he has, is it a master's or a PhD in cryptography? That's what he studied. Okay, and that's why he's great at these mining algorithms and other stuff, and worked for Bitcoin and Ethereum, and now he's seen the potential in ETC that people are not seeing. That the only hole that needs to be fixed is the mining algorithm. After that, ETC is as potent as any other project out there that's hosting smart contracts, and it could be one of the biggest platforms hosting smart contracts because of the structure, and the structure is such that the price could really spike. So back to what I'm saying, but he has learned the hard way that there are so many different factors. The support of Dogecoin, from where it started, it just showed that the support of the masses is also a key ingredient for a project to succeed. And even if the project is nothing at all, the masses could still get the price up there. So yeah, Doge, again, there are many people in cryptocurrency who do not own anything, but they have Doge. They do not know how to work a wallet. They do not know the difference between a cold wallet and a hot wallet. They do not know anything about cryptocurrency, but they bought Doge on Robinhood and they have Dogecoin and they are part of the Doge army. So that's why it hasn't tanked, guys. That's why it hasn't tanked. King Kwame, what app for what? What do you want to do in particular? Just crypto or what? Let me know what you want to do. You have to be patient with Doge. Elon messed it up, right? Oh man, Marty, please, guys, be like Marty. Just be like Marty and subscribe. All right, let's see. Is the RSI on the 30-day more or less reliable than a 1-day in my opinion? Okay, guys. So when it comes to crypto, the playing field is different. It's not like typical stocks. Crypto, the only thing I take seriously in crypto is anything maybe 7-day, 14-day, no more than that. Crypto is so volatile and it moves based on news and FUD and all that. So when you are dealing with crypto, your 200-day MA, 50-day, they don't matter, man. They really don't. It's the closer ones that give you a little bit more accurate indicators. So with the RSI, unless if you are day trading, okay, the RSI is a great indicator. But the main thing that I like to use on the RSI is the bearish divergence and the bullish divergence, not just the RSI is below 30 or RSI is above 70. Okay, learn the bearish divergence on the RSI and the bullish divergence. Those two indicators are pretty darn accurate, way more accurate than just it's hot, or it's cold. Bye. The kids are breaking something out there. So yes, keep it closer. So I would say, depending on what you're doing, if you are doing day trading, then you definitely want it closer. But if you are purchasing long term, then you could increase the time. Yeah. SafeMoon Cash, I don't know what that is. Jeez, there's SafeMoon Cash. I don't know. I know of SafeMoon. It's been a long time since I checked SafeMoon. Let me just look at it and see where it's been. Man, this coin, those of you who do not know the story, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wow, everything has dipped quite a bit. Oh man. Oh wow, no wonder I don't see the SafeMoon videos popping up on my YouTube left and right anymore. Interesting. Okay, so those of you who don't know the story, SafeMoon, I was on a live and someone came to talk about SafeMoon. That day, that was like very early on in the life of SafeMoon. If I had spent $100 to buy SafeMoon at the peak of SafeMoon, I would have made $300,000 with $100 investment. But that day, I was going through the process. I got my MetaMask, and I'm like, what is this SafeMoon thing? And while I was doing it, I think BNB was You know how sometimes BNB, when you want to convert to smart chain, it says the network is down. So the network was down, so I didn't end up doing it that day. So yeah, that's how I missed out on that opportunity. But yeah. Is it a good time to buy Aave? Yes, I would say yes. So I'm saying a lot of yeses. Okay, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but that's what I would do. Okay, if I'm interested in Aave and I like it, I would say yes. And Aave is one of the ones that you could do. You could do some of this. Let me open it up. Aave 309. Let me see here. So Aave is a DeFi, okay, decentralized finance protocol that allows people to lend and borrow crypto. So all I've been talking about, the lending and borrowing, it's it allows you to lend and borrow crypto. Okay, lenders earn interest by depositing digital assets. Yes, so you can do a lot of lending and borrowing, and some of you out there, you have crypto. Some of you have a lot of ETH. I know some who have emailed me, personally, telling me, asking about what to do with their ETH, and they send me screenshots of their portfolio. I'm like, you have 400 Ethereum sitting there? Like, man, some of you are rich. Okay, so they have it just sitting there doing absolutely nothing, when they could be lending this out, okay, and making a killing on it, making sometimes more than 10%, on it, while you still have all your Ethereum anyway. So, but they're just holding it in their wallets, whatnot. Of course, you expose yourself to some risk, but then you spread it out. Don't just pick the one project. But yeah, definitely Aave is a pretty good one, and from what from the little that I read about it, it seems pretty safe. It's been around for a hot minute, so it's the newer ones that you have to work harder to make sure that they are safe. Yeah. Did I get my miner set up? Any updates? Yeah, there it is. That's my miner. It's mining. It's right behind me this time. So in the new house, well, I think the bedroom, the way we arranged it, is such that I couldn't put the rig there anymore. So I decided to put it in the office. So it's here, and I don't think this is gonna be the final spot for it. But for now it's there. So it's mining. I haven't checked. So now it deposits whenever I hit 0.1. Whenever I hit 0.1 Ethereum, it will deposit that into my account. So that's what it's doing now. Let me actually check to see if it's even on right now. So I'm mining with Flexpool, so that's why I'm checking through Flexpool. And okay, so right now it's mine 0.015 ETH, and the minimum payout. Ooh, how do I do this? Worker is mining. This is weird. They changed the. I can't even scroll all the way up here. So the minimum payout is 0. The minimum payout is 0.1 Ethereum. Okay, 0.1 Ethereum, and I think I've had 2 payouts. No, 3 payouts so far, and the machine is kind of on track to break even. Right now, it pushed back again because the price of Ethereum dropped, so it will break even in December. And let me see, what do I have? 74 mega hash. Okay. So yep, it's working. So I have 74 mega hashes. I only have 2 GPUs on it, guys. I've been looking for GPUs to buy because you guys buy up all the GPUs, all of them. And so I only have two GPUs on it, nothing big. And the interesting thing is, so I haven't gotten the time to switch. I'm planning to switch to mine ETC. But what I'm doing is whenever I mine Ethereum, right? Um, so far I've gotten about zero point 0.3 Ethereum. I just changed all of it into ETC. I set it such a mines, and once I dump it, I swap it into ETC. So it's kind of like I'm mining ETC, but I'm not helping the ETC network. So that's what I'm going to be doing after this next dump. I'm going to switch the system to mine ETC directly, even though it will be less profitable. I really want to support the ETC movement, so I'm going to sacrifice the PM rig for that. Yeah. All right. Oh yes, logos time. Logos. Let me see. Let me say AMC CLF to the moon. All right, let's go, man. Let's go. Right now, AMC. I have very few option calls. I have few shares. See where it goes. We see where it goes. Did Hazy find his burial? Oh man, that's what he's been doing whenever he goes camping. Whenever he goes quote unquote camping. All right, so let me open up this my downloads folder here. Let's see. All right. So one, is it 2 or 3? Okay. All right, guys. So this is 1. Let me open the next one. This is 2. They look very similar. Okay. I want you guys to choose for me. So I want you guys to choose between these two, and then there's another one which is very different from these two. So this is 1, right? Take a look at 1 and see whether you prefer 1 to this is 2. Oops, this is 2. So 2 is a little bit slanted. There's a little bit more texture in the background, and then 1 is just flat and it's just dark. So 1 or 2, which one do you prefer? And after that, I'll bring the third one. Okay. So King Kwame says 2. So this is 2. This is 2. You are seeing 2 right now, and then this is 1. 1 is the flat one. Okay, 2. Okay. All right. Man, you guys choose 2. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interessante. Okay. We have 1 person chose 1. Okay, 2, 2, 2. All right. So now we're gonna have this one compete with this other one. So all right. So this is the 3. So now we're choosing between 2 and 3. So 3 is the white one. Of course, the lines here are a little sketchy. They need fixed, but yeah. So 3 is just a white background, but still with the gold, and then this is 2 again. So 3 or 2. Let's go. 3 or 2. Let's go. Let's see which one wins. So we eliminated 1, and okay, Mr. Dragon says 2 again. Okay, 2 still winning. Looks like 2 is still winning, and that's 3. 3 is the white one. Maybe I could do snap to the corner and that. Okay, so this is 2 on the left side, the dark, and then 3 is the white one. So 2, 2, 2. Okay, looks like the decision has been made. 2, 2, 2. What's 1? You want to see 1 again, or I'll show you 1. 1 is the same thing, but it's just a little more flat. So this is one is flat, and okay, we'll see. I'm trying to get another design for a shirt, and there's four designs, and then one of them, of course, is a clownfish, guys. So we're gonna have the clownfish squad. And Hazy, if people like the clownfish more than the other ones, I'm gonna be very, very pissed. Yeah, but for the as for merch, we could have clownfish and anything else. So okay, somebody says they like one. Oh, lots of people are saying one now. All of a sudden, interesting. You're also changing to one. Okay, now that you've seen the rest, you're changing to one. So this is one. This is one. It's flat in that. Okay, and then this is 2 and 3. You also changed to one. What happened, Mr. Dragon? You let AM and Mr. Taro and DNB convince you. Oh man. Okay, now you guys have me confused. Now I am confused. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Now I am confused. Okay. All right. We'll see. All right. Thank you guys for voting. So what other questions do we have? Last question for the night. I'll go. I'll try and come live again a little tomorrow, since Hazy's gonna be available tomorrow. So he said I don't want. Emmanuel just said 2. You know what I'll do is, after the live, I can go back and tally the votes and see and see. Yeah. So any other questions before we wrap it up? And tomorrow I'll be back on. I don't have a lot on my table for tomorrow. I don't have any interviews. I have work to do in the storage, and it's a lot of work. Guys, don't hoard. Don't be a hoarder. Do not carry stuff that you don't need. It's like I filled up a truckload of useless things from Pennsylvania, and if I tell you how many pounds of trash stuff that I threw away, and I still have so much that I haven't gone through. There are some boxes that I brought from Pennsylvania last year. I haven't opened them yet. For a whole year, I haven't opened them. So I'm even thinking, if I haven't opened them in a whole year, I can just throw them away. That means that I don't need them. But then again, there could be some memories in there and stuff. So that's that's what keeps me hoarding stuff. All right, guys. I'm done for today. Thank you all for coming on, and I will see you tomorrow when I go live. And make good decisions, guys. Make good decisions. Peace.